Good evening, good evening, good evening. Sure you had a great day, and I hope last week was profitable. How are you doing today? If you can hear me, I want to see your comments. You're welcome to tonight's weekly market outlook session. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Sure you had a great day. I want to see your comments. You're welcome, you're welcome. I want to see your comments if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, I want to see your comments. Drop your comments if you can hear me. You're welcome. I was trading last week. Hope it was profitable. Hope it was profitable. What were the challenges you experienced last week? Share with us. Would like to know what the challenges were last week. My last week was very profitable. It was a profitable week for me. It was. If you followed the calls that I dropped, if you executed those calls, you should end the week in profit. You should end the week in profit. Yeah, Mr. Raphael. Okay, evening. How are you doing? So let's go straight to business. We're not waiting for anyone. We're not waiting. Okay, so if you have any question, Mr. Favor Wali, good evening. Good evening. If you have any instruments, any pair you want us to analyze, please drop it in the comment section. We're going straight to business. We're not going to wait for anyone. Okay, they would have to join us. Okay, so let's start with Australian dollar USD. Now, first, before we look at the currency pairs, I want us to look at the major news that will be released next week. Let's look at the major news that will be released next week, because that will determine when the market will be volatile. And, when there's volatility, there's a high probability, there's opportunity to make money when there's volatility. So on Monday, a medium impact news will be released from the United States, new home sales. So there might not be much volatility on Monday because the news that will be released is a medium impact news. Okay, then on Tuesday, consumer confidence will be released on Tuesday, which is a major news by 2 p.m. So we should expect high volatility on Tuesday. Okay, we should expect high volatility on Tuesday by 2 p.m. And before 2 p.m., there are some medium impact news that will be released called durable goods, S&P CS composites 20 HP high. Then before consumer confidence, but consumer confidence is the major news. That's the focus of traders. Okay, so on Wednesday we have Australian dollar CPI will be released by 12:30 a.m. Nigerian time, and Euro medium impact news from Euro Spanish flash by 8 a.m. and on same Wednesday, FOMC member Waller speaks on Wednesday. That's a major news on Wednesday, 10 p.m. Nigerian time, and on Thursday. So we should expect high volatility on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Let me see on Friday. Okay, on Friday too, we have two major news from the United States. So those days will be very volatile. From Tuesday to Friday. Okay. So the next thing I want us to look at is the dollar index. As you know, the dollar index is used to measure the strength of the dollar. Okay, so let's look at dollar index. What is the trend on dollar index? Is it bullish or bearish? So we're going to use trading view for that. Here's my trading view. Okay. So let's see dollar index. I've already done my analysis on dollar index. Let me just share with you guys. I'm expecting dollar index to be bearish this week, to go bearish this week. Okay. So you can see this is the dollar index chart. If you apply Fibonacci on US dollar index, you would see that US dollar is at a premium level right now, right? Dollar index is at what? Premium level. So at premium, you should be considering selling. Okay, so since dollar index is at a premium level, it tells us that there's a high probability for price to drop. It means dollar will go bearish. Okay, it means dollar will go bearish. It means dollar will be weak this coming week. So if dollar is weak, you should be looking for buy opportunity on GBP USD, buy on NZD USD. Any pair that has USD as the counter would go bullish if the dollar is weak. Okay, now you wouldn't just jump in and start selling or start buying GBP USD. As you can see, last Friday candle or last week candle closed strongly bullish on dollar index. Dollar index closed strongly bullish last week. So before you start selling DXY, you should wait for a bearish candlestick to close, a daily bearish candle to close before you go bearish on dollar index. I hope that is clear. So if Monday candle closes bearish or Tuesday candle closes bearish, that is when you will now consider buying GU, AU, NU, EU. I hope that is clear. So you can see my analysis. I'm expecting dollar index to drop, to go bearish next week. Okay, so now let's go to currencies. You all are welcome. You're welcome, Mr. Nwokolo Kinsley. Mr. Abraham, you're welcome. If you are participating in this session, please drop a comment so that I can recognize you. So let's start with Australian dollar USD. I think I've done my analysis on Australian dollar USD. Okay, you can see I've done my analysis on Australian dollar USD. As you can see, Australian dollar USD is bearish. If we start, let's start with the weekly. Last week candle closed bearish. As it is right now, we cannot buy Australian dollar USD. Okay, we cannot buy Australian dollar USD. For us to buy Australian dollar USD, we need to wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form on the daily time frame. We cannot jump in and start buying right now, or even when market opens. We need to wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form on the daily time frame or 4-hour time frame before we buy. Okay, as you can see, I think price at the moment is at discounts. Let's take it from this swing low to this swing high. So you can see is at discounts. Can you see that price is at discounts? Right? Yeah, it's below level 50, so it's at discount. So all we need to wait for is for a bullish reversal pattern to form on daily or 4-hour time frame before we go bullish on Australian dollar USD. I hope that is clear. Let's go to daily. Let's see how daily candle closed. Daily candle closed bearish. You can see it closed bearish, closed below the support. So at the moment, Australian dollar USD is bearish. You cannot buy. Before you buy, wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form before you buy. So my bias for Australian dollar USD next week is bullish. I have no business selling Australian dollar USD next week. Okay? So my bias on Australian dollar USD is what? Bullish. And if you go to Euro USD chart, Australian dollar GBP USD chart, and NZD USD chart, you would find similar pattern on those charts. Okay, you'll find similar pattern on those charts. Let's go down. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to Euro USD. You can see the pattern we have on Euro USD is also similar to what we have on Australian dollar USD. Let's start with the weekly. So can you see last week candle closed strongly bearish. So Euro USD is bearish. Okay, it is bearish. We cannot buy now. Okay, for us to buy, we need to wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form. I think price is at discount right now. Let's apply our Fibonacci. We'll take it from this swing low to this swing high. Okay, price is at discount. Right, you can see that price is at discount. Okay, but before we jump in and start buying, a bullish reversal pattern must form. A bullish reversal pattern must form. Now, if we go down to 1 hour time frame, let's go to daily 1 hour. I believe a fair value gap, we'll be able to identify fair value gap on 4 hours. Okay, price wants to fill a fair value gap on lower time frame before it goes bullish. So let's go to, let's see what we have on daily. Okay, so on daily, can't find a fair value gap here. Let's go to 4 hour. Okay, so you can see on 4 hour we have a fair value gap here. Can you see that on 4 hour? This is a fair value gap on 4 hour. Price has not filled that gap, so this could be your first area of interest. Okay, this could be your first area of interest. Okay, that could be your first area of interest. Then let's see, and we also have, okay, this fair value gap at this point has been filled, so it's possible price will not get to this level. Can you see this fair value gap here? That gap has been filled, so it's possible price will not get to that, to this fair value gap. Okay, so this could be your first area of interest or point of interest, and this could be your second point of interest. So if price drops to this zone, okay, wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form before you buy. If price breaks this fair value gap, it will aim for this next fair value gap. Okay, if price drops to this next fair value gap, wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form before you buy. Okay, so my bias on Euro USD is bullish. It is bullish. Okay, so I want to see price drop to this fair value gap or this fair value gap before I consider buying Euro USD. I hope that is clear, Mr. Raphael. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. If you want to edit Fibonacci, someone is asking how do I edit Fibonacci? Just if you press this, hold on, press this. You see how I do that? Click on this pencil, what's it called? This pencil icon, click on it. You see I've unselected, I've unticked what I don't need. Okay, so that's what you need to do. Just untick the things that you don't want. Untick them, okay? I hope that is clear. You can see the levels here, levels. You can see when you click on levels, all this will come up and you'll be able to select and untick the ones you don't want. Can you see that? Select. I hope you get that. Okay, so that's it for Euro USD. Let's move to the next pair. If there's any pair you want us to analyze together, please drop it in the comment section. And if you are getting value from this stream, please like the stream. Like the stream. And if this is your first time participating in the live stream, ensure you subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come online or I drop a video, YouTube will notify you. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Good to have you in tonight's session. Let's move to the next pair. GBP USD, similar pattern. We'll find similar pattern on GBP USD. Okay, weekly, same pattern. You can see You can see with what we have on Euro USD similar, they are positively correlated. If you apply Fibonacci, you would see that GU is at what? Is at discount now. GU is set for buy. GU is set for buy, okay? GU is set for buy. All we need to wait for is a bullish reversal pattern to form. That's all we need to wait for. A bullish reversal pattern forms on daily or 4 hour, then we can go in. We can take a buy on GU. Let's move down to daily. Okay. So I believe liquidity has been cleared at this point, this low. They've cleared liquidity at this point. So it's possible price will pull back from this level, but we need to wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form before we buy. You can see I've already identified my entry level. This is my entry level for GU, 1.2632. This is my entry level. If a 4 hour candle closes above the high of this bearish candle, and you can see this level was a previous support stone resistance. You can see that tells you that that level is a key level. You can see this is a supply zone right now. This is a supply zone. Demand turns supply. This is a demand turns supply. So if a candle closes above this supply, that tells me that demand has exceeded supply. So I would look for a buy opportunity. So this is my entry for GU, 26232. That's my entry for GU. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. We cannot sell GU. For those who are considering selling GU, it will be unreasonable for you to sell GU at the current market price. When you open your charts, the first question you want to answer is, where did the price start dropping? Okay, where did price start dropping? Now, when you look at the GU chart, you will see that this is where the bearish move started from. This is where it started dropping, this point. And this would have been the best entry to sell GU. So if you didn't enter sell from this point, you had another opportunity to sell after this pullback here. If you didn't enter after this pullback, you had another opportunity to sell after this pullback. So if you have missed these three moves, these three opportunities, you should wait for price to pull back. You cannot be selling GU at the current market price. You should wait for price to pull back. Okay, you can't wait for, you should wait, wait for price to pull back. See GU as a product. Okay, see GU as a product. Let's say GU is a laptop. Let's say GU is a laptop, and few weeks ago, this laptop was sold for $1,000. Let's say 4 weeks ago, it was sold for $1,000, and as at today, it is sold for $5,000. Would you want to buy that laptop at $5,000? No, you wouldn't, right? Because it's too expensive. You would want to wait for price to pull back, let's say to 2,000, before you consider buying it. Because if you buy at 2,000 and the price pulls back to 1,000, if it goes back to 1,000, you're going to make a loss of $1,000. But if you buy at 5,000 and the price goes back to 1,000, you're going to lose $4,000, right? You're going to lose $4,000. So it's best you wait for price to pull back, okay, to at least 50%, at least 2,500, before you consider buying it. But you cannot be buying it at 5,000. I hope you're getting me. So when you open the charts, first identify the area or the level where price starts dropping or where price starts going up. Okay, so that's it for GBP/USD. If you are considering selling, apply your Fibonacci. Okay, as we said, Fibonacci, it's currently at premium discount. Sorry, it's currently price is currently at premium. If you are considering selling, wait for price to pull back to premium. Okay, sorry. What am I saying? Oh, sorry. Price is currently at discount. Okay, it is currently at discount. So if you want to sell, you want to wait for price to pull back to premium. That is where you will consider selling. You buy at discount, you sell at premium. Is that difficult? Buy at discount, sell at premium. So that's it for GBP USD. Let's move to the next pair. USD card. USD card will be bearish. USD card will be bearish. Okay? USD card will be bearish. Let's quickly, you can see last week candle closed bullish, strongly bullish. And I think the reason for that bullish move was to clear liquidity at this high. Okay? They want to clear at this high. And if you also go back, you would see that level was a resistance at this point. You can see resistance at this point. Can you see it was a resistance at this point? It was a support stone resistance at this point. Okay, so this area is a supply zone, is a key level, is a supply zone. So I want to believe the push we saw last week was to clear liquidity at zone. So what we're going to look out for is a bearish reversal pattern. Okay, a bearish reversal pattern. If you apply what was it called, Fibonacci, let's take our Fibonacci from this swing. Okay, let's take it from this point. So you can see price is currently above level 50, which is premium on the weekly time frame, right? Can you see that? Price is currently, yeah, above level 50. So price is at premium. Okay, so it is likely they will still push price up. Okay, we cannot jump in and start selling right now. We can't jump in. Before we sell, we want to see a bearish candlestick form on the daily time frame or 4-hour time frame before we consider selling. We cannot sell at the current market price. We can't. Okay, we can't. So let's go to 4-hour daily. Maybe there's a fair value gap that was created at this point. Let's go to daily. Let's see. Do we have a fair value gap? Let's go to 4-hour. I'm sure there's a fair value gap that price is heading to, wants to fill. Okay, let's go to 4-hour. So you can see there's a fair value gap here. So it is likely price to come fill this fair value gap on 4-hour. Can you see it? Can you see this fair value gap? So that should be your area of interest. This fair value gap. That should be your area of what? Interest. Yeah, so it's likely they will want to hit that level. That should be your area of interest. Okay. Okay, so this is where you should consider selling. This is where you should consider selling. Okay, this is where you should consider selling USD card. I hope that is clear. Okay, so you can see the last candle on 4-hour closed as a shooting star. It closed as a shooting star. I think it cleared liquidity at this high, closed as a shooting star. Okay, so if the next candle closes bearish, you can risk selling. Okay, one can risk selling. If the next candle closes bearish, we can sell, but we ensure that our stop loss is above that fair value gap. Okay, you ensure that your stop loss is above this fair value gap if you want to sell from the current market price, but wait for a bearish candle to close on 4-hour before you sell. Your stop loss will be, let's say, 10 pips above this level. Now let's calculate the risk. The market is at 3606. If you set your stop loss at this level, that is 3681. That's about 75 pips. The risk is 75 pips. If that risk is too much for you, don't take the trade. If the risk is too much, don't execute the trade. Okay. Okay, so wait for price to push up. Okay, let price fill that gap before you execute your sell trade if that risk is too much. Okay, for those who have good capital, If you have $200, $300, $400, you can go in with small lot size. Let's say the risk you take on it, let's say you have $1,000, you risk 2%, which is $20, and the risk from this point to this point is about 80 pips. You can go in with 0.01 lot size. Okay, so you risk $8 at first, then if you go in with the remaining $12. Are you getting me? You go in with the remaining $12. At first, you go in with the remaining $12. I hope you get that. Is that clear? Can you guys hear me? I want to see your comments. If you can hear me, type hi. If you can hear me, type hi. If you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Is the analysis making sense? I see a lot of opportunities this week. I see a lot of opportunities this week. This week will be very profitable. It will be very profitable. I'm excited already about this coming week. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Are you excited about the coming week? Are you excited? So let's move to the next place. Gold. Let's look at gold. Gold. So let's see what we have on gold. Let's start with the weekly time frame. A lot of people are considering selling gold, but I think gold is still bullish. I think gold is still bullish, irrespective of the fact that last week candle closed as a shooting star. It's a bullish shooting star. For us to confirm that it will be bearish, then this coming week candle should close bearish. This coming week candle should close bearish before we consider selling gold. The reason I will not sell gold is this. Now, there was clear of liquidity at this point, and as you can see, price has pulled back to test this previous high. Okay, price has pulled back and there was a rejection from that level, right? You can see that. Let's go to daily. So price has pulled back to test this previous high, and you can see we have a support. You can see we had a support here. Okay, this is the previous high, and you can see there's a strong rejection from that level. I will not sell gold unless this support is broken. If this support is not broken, I would not consider selling gold. This support must be broken before I will consider going bearish. Now, after the close of last week, now if we go down to 4 hour, I believe a fair value gap was created after the formation of this engulfing candle. After the formation of this engulfing candle, I believe a fair value gap was created on 4 hour, 1 hour time frame. Let's go back to 4 hour. So you can see on 4 hour, can you see the fair value gap that was created? Can you see it? So it could be that price just pulled back to fill this fair value gap. It could be that price just pulled back to fill this fair value gap. Can you see it? Can you see that? And that gap has been filled now. You can see. And you can see how last 4 hour candle closed. It closed bullish. We have a support here now. Can you see it? We have a support here. And a fair value gap was created at this point. So it's likely price want to pull back to fill this fair value gap before it goes bearish. You cannot sell gold. It would be unreasonable to sell gold at the current market price. Like I told you, when you open the chart, ask yourself, where did price, identify where price started going bearish. This is the point where price started going bearish. This would have been the best entry for gold to sell. After the close of this bearish candle, this is an engulfing pattern, spinning top, indicating change in trend. So you should have entered sell after the close of this bearish candle. So if you didn't sell at this point, why would you want to sell gold at this current market price. If you sell at this current market price, you will be taking a very high risk, because those who sold from this point and have made good profits, they would want to take profit from the market. They would want to close their trade, right? To take profit, they would have to close their trade. And if they start closing their trade, what will happen? Price will pull back, demand will drop. Sorry, demand will increase and supply will drop. So if demand increases and supply drops, what happens? What will happen? Price will shoot up. Price will shoot up. Okay? So you cannot sell gold at the current market price. If you want to sell gold, wait for price to pull back to a premium level. Okay? If you apply your Fibonacci from this previous swing low, from this swing low to this swing high, where is price now? Is it premium or discount? Drop your comments. Is it premium or discount? Where is price now? Where is price now? Is it premium or discount? I want to see your response. Is it premium or discount? Discount. So you cannot sell at discount. You cannot sell at discount. Thank you, Precious. Yeah, it's at discount. So you cannot sell at discount. Never sell at discount. Never sell at discount. If you sell at discount, we will hunt for your stop loss. We will go for your stop loss. Okay? We will go for your stop loss. If you sell at discount, we will go for your stop loss. Trust me. Okay, so that's it for gold. Is there any other instrument you want us to analyze? Let me know. Let me know. Is there any instrument? Any pair you want us to analyze? Drop it. Okay, let's look at. We cannot end the session without looking at JPY pairs. Let's look at USD JPY. Let's look at USD JPY. Now, before we look at USD JPY, I want us to look at JPY basket. Okay, JPY basket is used to measure the strength of Japanese yen. Okay, JPY basket is used to measure the strength of Japanese yen. So let's check. Let's go to TradingView. I'm sharing some secrets with you guys. Okay, these are secrets. Okay, so let's go to. I know many of you don't know this. You don't know this. Okay, so let's go to. Japanese JPY baskets. So you can see I've done my analysis on JPY baskets. I posted it on the group. So JPY basket, as you can see, it is bullish, right? Can you see it? Can you see JPY basket is bullish, but I want to see price pull back. Okay, maybe on Monday, Tuesday, you can see price is likely going to pull back, okay, before it goes bullish. Okay, because if you go down to, let's go down to this is daily time frame. 1 hour, a fair value gap was created, so we want to see price pull back to that fair value gap. Let's check the daily. Let's check 4 hour. Let's check 4 hour. So you can see on 4 hour, you can see the fair value gap that was created. Can you see the fair value gap that was created on 4 hour? So I want to see price pull back and fill that fair value gap on JPY. So if JPY basket is bullish, it means Japanese yen is going to gain value. Okay, Japanese yen is going to, as counter, we should consider selling because we expect JPY to gain value. Okay, so let's go to pairs. So let's start with USD JPY. So you can see what we have. Let's start with the weekly time frame. Weekly. So last week candle closed strongly bullish. It closed strongly bullish, and I think the bullish move we saw 2 weeks ago was to clear liquidity at this previous high. and I think they've already cleared liquidity at these levels. Okay, now this coming week, definitely the market must form a new high for the week. The market must form a new high for the week, right? Shop above this high, it must form a new high. So we expect price to, push up a little. Okay, before we consider selling. I hope you get that. It will still go bullish. Probably Monday, Tuesday, we should still expect bullish move on USD to look out for is a bearish reversal pattern to form on daily or 4-hour time frame. Okay, that's what we need to look out for. A bearish forming on the daily time frame or 4-hour time frame. That is when we would sell USD That will be the best time to sell USD Let's move down to daily. Let's see what we have on the daily. As you can see on the daily, we already have, this is a bearish reversal pattern, right? And in top. On the daily, what we have is a bearish reversal pattern. Okay, it's a bearish reversal. Okay, but it must form a new high. Next week should form a new high. So once the high is formed, we cannot go bearish. Once we see a bearish reversal pattern form on daily or 4-hour, then we can go bearish. Okay, so let's see what we have on 4-hour. Okay, so that's my take on USD JPY. Okay, I'm going bearish on USD JPY this coming week. I'm going bearish on USD JPY this week. Okay, let's look at GBP JPY. Okay, that will be the last instrument. Okay, so this is USD GBP JPY. As you can see, that would have been the best time to sell, right? After the close of this bearish candle, that would have been the best time to sell GBP JPY. So right now, GBP JPY is at this point. We cannot sell. Okay, GBP at what discounts is at discounts now. We cannot sell GBP JPY at the current market price premium level before we sell, and that has to be above level 50. Here that was created on 4-hour. Can you see this fair value gap? So it's possible price will want to pull back, so don't jump in and sell. I made a lot of profit on GBP JPY this past week, a lot of pip, close to 150 pips. I made close to 150 pips on GBP JPY, selling GBP JPY. So a lot of people who sold, who caught the trend at its early phase would have closed their trade, and those pulled back. So you cannot sell GBP JPY at the current market price. Wait for, as you can see on 4-hour here, you can see on 4-hour what we have here is a bullish reversal pattern. So this pattern is likely going to play out before the higher time frame. Daily, how did last? Okay, it's closed strongly bearish. You can see it's closed strongly bearish, but you can see we had a support here. Can you see it? Okay, so I think that's the reason for the rejection. We had a support here, so you cannot sell. This is a bullish reversal pattern. This is likely going to play out. So that will be all for tonight's session. If you have any question, drop it in the comments section. Okay, if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. If there's any instrument you want us to analyze, okay, let me know. Let me know. Please, I've always advised every trade you execute, ensure that you use stop loss. The secret to successful trading is proper risk and money management. Okay, every trader loses money. There's no trader that would say he or she doesn't lose money. We experience losses. Losses is just inevitable. Is inevitable. You would experience losses at some point. If you're a trader that trade with, if you're a trend trader, when the market is ranging, you will your losses. You will make losses. It's inevitable. Okay. The secret is, that is the secret. That's the secret, please. Loss. Always use stop loss on all your trades. Before you enter the trade, know the risk, know the dollar amount you're going to lose on that trade. before you enter the trade, and ensure that your risk reward does not go below 1:1.5. For every dollar you're risking, you should expect a reward of $1.5 at least. At least you can go above 1.5. That is why I'm concerned. I don't study, I don't go to YouTube to search for strategies. I have my strategy, a working strategy. I don't go online to start searching for strategy. Okay? Proper risk, apply proper risk and money management, and you'll be a successful trader. You'll be a consistently profitable trader. Question, Mr. Raphael, Mr. Precious, who else is still online? Mr. Kingsley, Mr. Abraham. Should we end the session? Should we end the session? I want to see your comments. I want to see your comments. If you are not on the WhatsApp group, please send me a message on WhatsApp. Let me add you to the group. A lot is happening on the WhatsApp group. You need to be watching those videos. If you're in that group and you're not watching those videos that I drop, you are not ready to you are not ready you are not ready to make it in trading. I know some of you are not watching those videos. You are still playing in the market if you are not watching those psychology video, those podcasts that I drop on those YouTube links. Trading is not all about strategy alone. If you are trading with the wrong mindset, you will keep blowing your account. It's not about strategy. You might have a good strategy, but if you are approaching the market with the wrong mindset, you will keep losing money. All right, that'll be all for tonight's session. I wish you guys a wonderful night, and wish you guys a profitable trading week. Our next session will be on Tuesday 10 a.m. live stream, Tuesday 10 a.m. on Wednesday 10 a.m. and 10 a.m. Bye for now.